baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. All night. Would you call me old-fashioned if I kiss you in the rain in Manhattan? Oh, I can't wait until my lips are on yours. I can't help the way that I'm feeling. The way you look tonight is so appealing. Hold up, I need to pace myself. You're the bullet to my heart, I swear. I swear. Only took one shot. Only took one shot. The only thing I'll promise is I'll give you all I've got. Oh, you remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right.
Yeah, look, alright. Now pretty bourbon brown eyes, can I grab you off the shelf? You sweet but you strong, I gotta have you to myself. I'm trying to let you know that you're the only drink I'm trying to pour. Girl, it's Dunson, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look, I had a couple, so you know I'm telling the truth. I don't settle for Kettle One, I don't settle for Goose. First we had a couple rounds just to see how it go. Now it's time to tap that barrel, girl, let's see how it flow. You got that caramel dripping, now I'm sipping. They can't take you straight, but baby, I'm built different. It feels different. Listen, you keep getting Dunson loose. You far from the jungle juice, but you keep it 100 proof. I don't need no Coca-Cola or no Sprite for you. And yeah, you good on the rocks, might put that ice on you. You got that Jameson, that Johnny, or that Jack, and you can miss me. I need bourbon in my life, cause baby, you my favorite whiskey. Come on.
I don't want you holding back. Tell me everything, and I do mean everything. Everything. It's time for last call. You know that this liquor been flowing faster than free fall. If we keep going, I might not be able to recall. Bullet to my heart, I swear. Only took one shot. Only took one shot. Only thing I'll promise is I'll give you all I've got. Oh, you remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. Oh, let the band play on, and they be playing our song.
Girl, it's Dunson, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look.
Hey y'all, what's smacking? How you crack-a-lacking? How you crack-a-lacking? What's smacking? As Psalmist put it, happy Christening Thursday for Smokey. How y'all doing today? I'm here, hanging on by a thread, but I'm here. What a month this week has been. It's been a whole entire month. In about 4 days, right? Anyway, we here. So today, we are here for the christening of Smokey. And we're also going to be on the Femme Fatale raid train starting at 8 o'clock. So we will have some raiders coming in and joining us. But hey, Brown Eyes. Hey, Psalmist. Hey, Natty. Hey, Lakita. Hey, Miss Yvonne. Hey, Lioness Nala. Hey, Marcia. Somebody resubbed besides me. But Lisa, thank you for the resub. Really appreciate you. But somebody else resubbed. So I'm getting ready to see who that was. It was Natty. Thank you, Natty. Thank you for the resub. It's here too. I appreciate you very much. But we are here We are here, you all. And the last time that I was here, oh, thank you for the resub too, Psalmist. I was sitting here in a lock and key media bra, showed a toy or two, a rose that had a tongue on it. Forget you, Locke. That he kept saying was a petal, but it's a tongue. But we had some fun and we talked about some stuff and we had some questions and some products and hopefully learned a thing or two or three or four or five or six. But anyway, yes. And actually the disclaimer is still going through Stream Elements. I see that. I did not turn that off, but that's from last week. Okay.
Shame on you.
Shame on me. Shame on me. I totally forgot about that. But anyway, yes, the full throttle pedal. So you all, I am still struggling with dental work and now allergies. So if I say something crazy, sound crazy, look crazy, it ain't my fault.
That means it's just normal.
It's it's the allergies' fault. It's the dental work's fault. It's all of that. But hopefully all of this will be resolved by next week, next Tuesday. It's my big day at the dentist. So after that, when I come back, I should be good to go. But anyway, as I said, today we are christening Smokey, and Locke is going to be joining me very shortly so that we can bring Smokey front and center and we can see what Smokey's all about. Hey, popular Lona Maria. But I do want to tell you all a little bit about the products that we are going to be trying out in the smoker. We determined that smoked lemonade is absolutely delicious smoked. So I went with some different lemonade products. That's one thing that I decided to do. So our general lemonade is Milo's. Okay, so if you're not familiar with Milo's is a pretty good brand because they sell it in all the grocery stores, but it's not too sweet, not too tart. It's kind of like right in the middle. So that's why I chose that as our basic lemonade. And then we're going to be smoking some tea called Pop and Bottle Matcha Green Tea Almond Latte. And this actually came from Whole Foods. Most of the products did come from World Market, but this came from Whole Foods. Now, everything else that I'm going to show you did come from World Market. So this is Lorena Pink Lemonade, lemon and lime flavored sparkling beverage. And that's what that looks like. And then we have 2 flavored Belvoir Farm lemonades, elderflower lemonade. That's what that looks like. And we have one that we tried on a previous show called Cucumber and Mint Lemonade, Belvoir Farms. Hey, Holly, how you doing? That's what that one looks like. This one is delicious on its own, so getting smoked, I'm sure it's going to be great. Holly, the baby has been born. We are here for the christening of the child. And actually, it was Locke that carried the baby. We had a reverse situation. So I was not the person that was responsible for the birthing of this smoker. It was all Locke. In addition, we have some simple syrups that we're going to be trying. This is Collins Smoked Old Fashioned Simple Syrup. Thought that this might be, kind of an interesting addition to the smoke. Again, this came from World Market. And then we have this other one, which I'm really excited to try. It's called Lavender Lemon Simple Syrup by Royal Rose. And that's what that one looks like. Yeah, he's still carrying a little baby weight, but he all right. And then I'm also trying something out of a can. You all know how I am about things that come out of a can. But this kind of intrigued me. This is Jim Beam Kentucky Coolers Lemonade Black Cherry flavored. And I saw that at my local convenience store. And I thought, this is something to try. This is something brand new from Jim Beam. I'm not too fond about things in a can, but I wanted to give this a try. So I bought this. And then we have some wine that we are going to just be testing out. That is called Secco Peach Bellini. That's what that looks like. That came from Trader Joe's. And it was only $6. So I'm real just interested to see what some $6 Bellini tastes like from Trader Joe's and whether or not it's good or not. So I do have some brown in here because, you know, I was going to have some brown in here. I got Jim Beam, right? Got to do that. But it is a big bottle. And that's another reason why I wanted to try it out for $6. We'll see. Hey, Miss KB. And it is a pretty bottle. I agree. So we'll see. We'll see what this comes out to be. So here is our semi man of the hour. I say semi because here he is. Say hello to the people.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today?
So somebody did comment they hope that your postpartum hadn't been too bad. And
It was tough. I mean, I actually started talking.
Yeah, that's
I actually started talking. So yeah, it's been pretty tough.
Yeah. But
considering the fact that, you know, I usually don't say much, yeah, it's been.
That's true, because you probably talked more this month, well, in the last 2 months, than you ever have in your entire Twitch life.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
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 I need to catch a quick case of laryngitis or something.
It's coming. It's coming. I'm sure it's coming.
Probably coming Sunday.
Yes.
Might be coming tomorrow.
It might be coming tomorrow. I have a funny feeling that tomorrow's going to be the day. That you're going to be feeling just slightly like your old self.
Yeah, man. It's nothing like feeling like my old self.
I know. Hey, Big Stove.
Stove, right? Exactly.
Big Stove said, "Get that man out of here talking that stuff."
Appreciate it. Will do. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the reminder. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And he really tried to run off. So
trust me, y'all. I want to.
So, I told you all everything that we were going to be smoking, but we have to meet the person that is going to be responsible.
The
for
baby.
The actual smoking.
The baby.
Our baby. Hold my hand. Oh, he don't want to hold my hand. He's afraid he's going to get
No, your hands are cold.
pregnant again.
No, your hands are cold.
Hold my hand. It's okay.
No, like all jokes aside, y'all, her hands are cold as shit.
All right, y'all. Y'all ready to meet baby Smokey? And y'all, hey, Lil Unique. Ta-da! This is our love child, and for the person that was so kind to send baby Smokey this lovely outfit. He even has booties to go with this outfit. Look at that. Look at that. Introducing baby Smokey. And thank you, Aunt LaWanda. Thank you. She said that she was going to be here for the christening of her, well, she said her godchild. Thank you, Aunt LaWanda. We appreciate you.
Yeah, this is actually all stemmed from a gift that LaWanda gave you.
It is.
Yeah, so she is actually the
She
godmother.
is the godmother. LaWanda, thank you so much for being so loving and kind and thoughtful towards your godson, Smokey. We appreciate it. Auntie Precious,
Auntie
what
Precious,
love child?
hey, this is our love child right here.
This is our love child, the smoker.
So let's go back and give a little bit of history on this love child.
All right. So how this love child was thought of, conceived, and that he gave birth to was I was in Williams-Sonoma, downtown at Ponce City Market. Shout out to DJ Silver Knight, who has a record store down there.
Vinyl Fiends.
Vinyl Fiends. If you're in the Atlanta area, you want to make sure you check it out. But I was in Williams-Sonoma and I saw this smoker. And I took a picture of it and I sent it to Locke and I was like, oh, look at this. Look at this. And he was like, that's nice.
And we actually talked about getting one of these ever since we got LaWanda. We got the smoker from LaWanda.
Right.
We started like, how can we upgrade? So we actually, when she talked about this on Williams-Sonoma, we was like,
So then Locke said, how much does it cost? And I said, $300. And he said,
damn!
Hey, LaShawn. So therefore, whereas and because it stayed at Williams-Sonoma where it belonged. But never did the thought of Smokey leave our purview. Okay? So I go marching into TJ Maxx where my son is gainfully employed. And what do I see but this? I immediately call him on the phone, squealing. I was like, guess what? And he was like, what? I said, I'm about to send you a picture. Sent him a picture of it. He was like, get two. I said, I only have one. It was $150. But with discounts, loyalty rewards, all that good stuff, everything that my son could do for me.
And we thank you, Mackie Poo, for that. Appreciate you.
We really do. Hey, Mackie. That is my son. We got this for under $100. So that is Smokey's origin / birth story. But of course, for the record, we say that Locke carried this child and birthed it. It was probably the pre-cum that did it because I really was not trying to get him pregnant, but stuff happens. And so here we are. Here we are about to christen Smokey and find out exactly what our child can do. You ready?
Let's work.
All right.
Let's get to work.
Okay. Do you have anything to add to that origin story? Besides, damn!
No, that's all I really need. That's all that's needed to be said, really. That's all it is.
Natty said, I knew it. Starter lube. Yeah. It was that thrust fluid.
Did you breathe?
Yeah, I got it.
So, to be fair, this is our first time literally opening it. I opened the accessories, but I never opened Smokey.
Okay. I was gonna say, you're gonna have to stand up. You might need that lube. I don't know. Ooh. It's a lot of packaging in here.
Yeah, it is a lot of packaging. It's very well packaged.
Okay. So we got a lot of styrofoam.
It's a lot. Yeah, right. Shout out to not being eco-friendly.
And this is by it's Crafthouse by Fortessa. That is the name of the smoker, and this is considered to be a box smoker. They also sell something called cloche smokers.
Mac, make sure we have another one though. Seriously,
right,
make sure we have another one.
Okay. Hey, Miss Riz.
Jam. Good to see you, Miss Riz. So in the box, it came with the smoker itself, which is a dope smoker. Mm-hmm. I mean, this piece right here goes inside. Came with some very finely shredded wood. I think this is hickory. And the actual smoker is the actual smoke smoker itself. So this right here has an attachment in here that attaches to this. So I'm gonna put the camera on Lisa so while I get this together. So we can try to go ahead and get this going.
Okay, and that runs on batteries.
Yes,
just to let you
it
all
does
know.
run on batteries, correct.
What type of battery?
4 AA batteries.
4 AA batteries that we had to put inside. Hey, Cruz, how you doing? Yes, you're an auntie.
Yeah. So so what I did off the top was to put this basically put the batteries in to make sure that I had everything I needed. So that was the one thing I did do, because it didn't come with instructions on it. It was actually in the accessories box. So that's why I did it that way.
Okay. So D-Man, wherever you are, instructions were read.
By me.
Yes, by him.
Because I am the only one that read instructions in this room.
I mean, he is the baby daddy, so
you know what.
Anyway.
You know what.
Okay, so do I need to take this off, don't I? Don't we need to undress him?
Well, yeah, I was going to do that while you talk. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. What else y'all want to know about baby Smokey? I mean, he sleeps through the night. He's a very quiet child. This is a joint custody situation, but he's mainly with his dad Monday through Friday.
I'm not a deadbeat, y'all.
No, he's not. I mean, he's like a seahorse, so he carried the baby. So maybe I'm more like the father, but I'm not deadbeat either. And I guess he's the mother. But anyway, but yes, he's a very quiet child, very, very obedient. And he's very shiny.
This is pretty.
It's very pretty.
Well, these are feet. Got it.
Okay, those are the feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This thing is beautiful.
It is. So look at that. Now, he does not require diaper changes. I guess maybe the wood changes might be the equivalent.
That is the equivalent, because it does make a mess.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Okay. Hey, London, how you doing? Wanda said he was wrapped in plastic. Smokey suffocated in there. Yeah, he does. He looks just like, Cruz, you in London did not see what his godmother sent him. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. So, y'all think he's cute? Hey, Stirs.
You should see the baby's pappy.
That's right. So, Stirs, yes, joint custody. We are joint owners. This is our love child. And that is a food grade smoker, correct?
Yes, this is food grade.
So what that basically means is not only can we smoke drinks in here, we can also smoke food. We can smoke cheeses. What else can be smoked? That was something that I was kind of curious about that I did not really research. Cheese is like the most, common thing. Miss Riz, you know how that goes. You know how sometimes you had this baby be all light skinned it, and then the parents be, on the browner side, and vice versa. So yes. Cruz said, can we smoke chicken in here?
I got something bigger for that.
Okay, yeah. Fruits. Okay, fruits and veggies. That's
veggies,
true.
Yep. Cheeses.
Chocolate. Yep. Okay,
yep.
Big Stove said that. Chocolate too. Yep.
Cheeses. That's Little Unique said that. That is correct. Mm-hmm. Smoked cheeses. I usually cold smoke cheese on my Big Green Egg.
Okay.
So, because I am, for all the ones that are wondering, yes, I am an egger. I am an egger. I am owner of multiple eggers.
Luanda said, give him some time to change colors. People are talking about his hue compared to us. We about the same color, and they talking about how he a little bit darker than us.
Hey, sometimes it happens.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing out to them. That sometimes, but Luanda said he might lighten up. He might be part of Beige Brigade. So these are there's little rubber feet that go on the bottom wooden part. And that's what he is doing now. He's assembling that.
Need some kind of adhesive, honestly.
Oh, because they're not really.
They're not sticking in, but that's an easy fix.
Okay.
Well, maybe an easy fix.
So you guys, I mean, you're seeing this unboxing real time because again, we didn't open it up. Like we didn't pre-open it up. We really wanted you all to kind of share this with us.
It wanted to be a true unboxing.
Yes. A real christening of the smoker.
Yeah, this is not going to cooperate the way I would like for it to.
Because they just don't want to stay in here.
Not again.
Okay, so boo on that part. But anyway, right. So while he's doing that, though, I am going to taste something. Because I told you all that I bought this Jim Beam Kentucky Coolers Lemonade Black Cherry. And that's what it looks like. I bought this in a convenience store, and I think it was about maybe $3. So this is like hot off the press, brand new. So I am going to pop this, the top on this, and taste it. So I got one of my little tasting cups here to see what this tastes like. Now I can really smell the black cherry. Like as soon as I pop the top on it, I could really smell the black cherry on this. So we're going to see what it tastes like.
You know what? I'm really tempted to get my hot glue gun
and glue it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did those fit in there? Is that what's supposed to happen?
No. So this right here goes underneath here,
underneath.
and it raises up because it's on the
Gotcha.
attach. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is the Jim Beam. I definitely smell the black cherry. Hey Keith, how you doing? I look like one of the iCats with my wig on last stream. Thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment because I was a big fan of Tina Turner and the iCats when I was little. I used to have this blonde wig that used to belong to my mom. And whenever the show would come on, yes, that shows you how old I was or how old I am. I used to dance like an iCat. Yeah, how old I am. So anyway, I hope it's not medicine-y either. We'll see. It doesn't have a lot of flavor.
Really?
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Clearly Canadian.
Oh, wow.
Hey, sweet Jamaica. It kind of reminds me of cherry flavored Clearly Canadian, but it does have a little bit of kick to it, I guess. I do. Like, I can tell something else is in it that it's not just black cherry. I can tell it's something else. Hey, Ed. Yeah, and I don't know, like it's very heavy on the carbonation too. By the way, they sell Clearly Canadian at World Market, just to let you know. It's kind of making its rounds again. I've also seen it in Kroger. So if you're a fan of Clearly Canadian, those are two places I know that you can buy it. I don't really... That was last Sunday. Anyway. Yeah, on a scale from 1 to 5, I'm going to have to get at like a 1.
We going there already?
Natty said she thought that was the rose. So did I. Okay.
It was this, y'all.
It was
this.
Okay.
So the question is, do we use this? Because this is very finely grained. Or do we use the other?
Let's try that. Let's try what it came with.
Yes.
So you figure we can put 2 glasses in here? Or do you want to try?
Let's try one first.
Okay. Do you want to go with the smaller ones? Because I got some smaller glasses.
Yeah, let's try those.
So we can try some stuff.
No, it does not vibrate.
She said no, Smokey just got here. He can't be mannish already. Okay, so we're gonna try.
I hate y'all so much.
Let's try the regular lemonade. Let's just start off with
The
it.
Milos.
Yeah, we'll do the Milos. We're gonna see what that tastes like. Let me put a little bit more in there.
And Milo's is a Southern classic.
I was telling them that I like it because it's not too sweet, not too tart.
It's a very well balanced
Yes,
lemonade.
lemonade.
It's very well balanced. Now, and their Arnold Palmer that they sell. Ooh.
And it is a woman-owned business, by the
Yes,
way.
it is. Out of Birmingham, Alabama.
Yep. So you have choices. And when you have choices, make good choices. Support the minority-owned businesses as much as you can.
I know this is leaning, but I think we do need to get. I need to get that hot glue gun.
Okay.
So should we do that first? Or should I go ahead and rock with it now, quick?
We can try. We can try to rock with it. You want me to move this?
No, because it's on that. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. So we're going to put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a little latch on it and everything.
And on both sides.
Oh, on both sides? Mm-hmm. Okay, I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's a door and the latch right there. But this is
double sided.
This is sealed pretty tight too.
Okay.
Over here, we're looking at this thing with bated breath.
Right. And seeing nothing.
Nothing.
Does it say anything about how long it takes?
I know. Well, I'm pretty sure it takes a while.
This has got a bend in it. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Yeah.
There we go. Good call.
Okay.
I didn't want to get too close to the microphone, but y'all can really hear how loud this thing
right.
is. Five minutes later.
Yeah, it's on, but
this is in too.
Yeah, it don't seem like nothing is happening.
And just to be sure, and just to know, I always got Old Faithful here.
Yep.
Always keep Old Faithful.
Right, Max said, fingers crossed.
Yeah, because this might be going right back.
Yep, it sure might be. Because I would think it would not take this long. Does it need more wood in it?
It's full.
It's full.
It's full.
Okay, does it seem like
This is not even getting hot, which is what's supposed to be getting hot. So this thing is still, it's not getting hot. This is none of this.
Okay. I just said hit him on the back so he can cry.
Yeah, this is not good.
No, this is not good. Okay, Simon said, is the wood burning?
No. Let me...
Now, how very sad would this be? So it's not a rabbit or a rose. This is this is Smokey the Smoker. And okay, so Big Stove said, is there too much wood in it? Possibly an airflow situation?
No, so it's actually airflow on the top. It's actually airflow on the top. So it does have enough oxygen hitting it. But this right here is just a see-through mesh that I have on top of it. So it's definitely not an airflow problem.
Okay, I guess we'll be reading the
Yeah, I'm looking at it one more time.
Okay, Auntie Precious said, do we need to light the wood? Is that a possibility? I mean, you know what?
Yeah.
We need to look and see if we did need to light the wood, because how would we get smoke if we don't?
Yep, somebody do that.
Okay. Thank you all. Too much wood sounds like a recipe for a queef. Okay, maybe that's it. You gotta fold in that again. There we go. That's it. Yay! Thank you, whoever suggested that. Woo! That's it. So Yeah. Look at that.
So the funny thing is, it did not come with a
Butane lighter.
butane lighter.
We got smoke. We got a lot of smoke.
A lot of them. Yeah.
Okay.
So the problem is that we probably do need to put the rubber feet on it because it shouldn't escape like this.
Right. It's supposed to be contained.
And the thing is,
you probably can turn it off now. Too.
No, yeah.
Okay. Because
And now it's coming up this way.
Woo. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and get that. When we take that out, we will go ahead and get that done.
All right. Well, let's try it. Let's go ahead and see what this is.
I'm gonna turn the ceiling fan on right quick too.
Ooh.
I'm gonna turn the ceiling fan on so we can get some circulation in here.
Yeah, we weren't. Now, I'm gonna just say this. He was supposed to be reading the instructions.
Yeah, and I did, but it's just
we didn't think about the lighting part.
Yeah. Because it didn't come with one.
Right.
There we go.
Okay. There we go. All right. So let's see what this tastes like. Because it's a nice smoke coming off of it. Cheers. Yeah, I threw him under the bus because he threw me under the bus when I didn't read the directions. So
yeah, and the thing is, though, on this to my defense, he didn't mention this at all.
Right. But yeah, we weren't thinking about this. Is good though.
This is very good.
This is really good. You can tell. You can taste the smoke for sure. Hey, Double Spirit, how you doing?
How you doing? No, this is good.
This is delicious.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put everything back on you, and I'm gonna go ahead and glue those feet on.
Okay. All right. So we had a smoke lemonade, and I have a couple of other things that I'm gonna sort of experiment with. So yes, Smokey works. He has been christened. Welcome to the world, Smokey. Shout out to whoever reminded us that we needed to light that. We need to put some fire to it.
So one thing I am gonna do is start using I'm gonna use the other wood. So
okay, you are gonna use the other wood. They are amazing. So I'm gonna add something to this that I have. This is lavender lemon simple syrup. It's by Royal Rose. I bought this at World Market. It was about $3 or $4. Now, you all know that just plain simple syrup is just sugar and water. Okay. And then they basically will add different flavors, different things to give it additional taste. So they added lemon and lavender. So I thought that this would be pretty tasty. So I'm just going to pour a little bit into here. Kind of swirl it around. These are called Glencairn glasses, and they're specifically made for whiskey because they're supposed to hold the bouquet of the whiskey, which is when you're nosing it and smelling it. The tulip shape of it brings that bouquet up to your nose a little bit easier. But these are called Wee, W-E-E, as in size, Wee, Glencairns. So I added that. Let's see what it tastes like. This is good. So Auntie Precious says she loves a smoked old fashioned. Now, ironically, as a bourbon drinker, there are a couple of drinks that I do not like that are classics. I don't care for old fashions, and I don't like Manhattans. They're two of the most popular drinks that are made with bourbon. I don't like either one of them, but I do like a twist on a Manhattan or a twist on an old fashioned. So I remember the latter part of last year, Kay Marie gave me a recipe for a brown sugar old fashioned, and it was absolutely delicious. I really, really liked it. So this definitely added something to this for sure. I could taste the smoke. I'm not a fan either, Natty. Okay, you don't like Manhattans, but you do not a fan of Manhattans. You like old fashions. Sorry, I'm gonna get that together. But this did add something to it. And what simple syrup does is it will sweeten whatever it is. It says organic. Yeah, it had brown sugar in it. Brown sugar. It was a brown sugar syrup that you had to make ahead of time, and it was really delicious. I've seen a lot of variations, and I can imagine the brown sugar in the smoker, adding that smoke flavor would be really, really good. I could see that being really, really interesting in terms of just the flavor. But this added some sweetness to the lemonade. And of course, we're doing all these different lemonades, but to have some whiskey in this, I can see it. I can see that. I can see that being really good. And before the day is over, before the evening is over, that might happen, especially in hour number 2. That could happen. Oh, yeah. This is really good. All right. Now, there's something else that I want to experiment with when it comes to this. So I'm actually going to take another glass because I can still taste the smoke in this. And this is called Collins Smoked Old Fashioned Simple Syrup because, see, we've been talking about the old fashioned. So this kind of intrigued me. This was about, I think it was about $6 at World Market. So I thought, smoked old fashioned simple syrup. And it has a little story on the back. It says it was established in 1934. I'm going to be honest with you all. I never heard of this brand of syrup, Collins. It says the Collins brothers first opened its doors in 1934 following the end of Prohibition. Since then, they have evolved alongside the American cocktail tradition. Over 80 years later, in today's age of cocktail renaissance, we continue to give our customers the quality ingredients they deserve to easily enjoy cocktails in their own homes. And then they give a recipe. It says Smokey Old Fashioned. Hey, MC2J man, how you doing? It says 5 ounces of Collins Simple Old Fashioned syrup, 2 ounces of whiskey, orange peel, and cherries, which is basically the ingredients for an old fashioned. But I'm very curious about the fact that this is smoked. So I'm going to taste it on its own before I add it to anything. Sorry. Hold on, y'all. Felt like I had a lot of stuff. All of a sudden.
Too much here. Felt a little overwhelmed over there. Mm-hmm. Understood.
Too much stuff. That I wasn't going to use. Okay.
We back.
We back.
We bite.
All right. So I'm going to taste this syrup. It doesn't really smell like anything, to be perfectly honest, but I'm going to taste it. Okay, I'm trying to think of how to describe this. It's not bad. It's not good. It's sort of in the middle, but it has a very odd taste to me. I'm not really tasting smoke. Hey, DJ Funklore. What I'm struggling with is what to tell you it tastes like. Because it tastes familiar to me. It tastes like something that maybe I've had before, but I can't place it. Can't place what it is. A little bit like cough syrup, but better. Yeah, it is. It's all rightish. But I kind of have this feeling that maybe mixed in with something, it might be okay. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, better than Tussin for sure. But I'm not really tasting smoke. But you know what? Maybe I'll add it to the smoked lemonade. Now we got all kind of stuff going on in there. Ah, Psalmist Diamond. Kinda. Good call, Psalmist. Okay, let's see. Definitely better with the lemonade. And actually, I can still taste the smoke. I can still taste the smoke on this lemonade, which is pretty impressive. Yeah. I still get that smoke smell and the smoke flavor. It tastes pretty good mixed in with the lemonade. I am thinking, and yes, Psalmist said it, it's only good for mixing. That's a good way to put it. It's really only good for mixing. I'm trying to taste it individually so I can give you all some sort of concept of what it tastes like. But mixed in the drink, it was pretty good. So, like, I tasted the Collins old-fashioned smoke on its own. Didn't taste like much. It was kind of neutral in flavor. But when I mixed it with the smoked lemonade, I could kind of taste that.
Okay, so
it was pretty good. Good for mixing.
Yeah, like that's what Psalmist just said. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And the smoke does have staying power because I still taste the smoke on this lemonade.
Cool.
Okay. So he has glued Smokey's legs on.
Yeah. Attached the booties on permanently.
Yes, it's not child abuse. I promise. We're just trying to get Smokey to be stable here. Okay.
Oh, I like that. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
It's stable now, y'all.
All right. So it's stable. Yes, he has feet. All right. What else do we want to try here?
Let's try it all.
Okay. So we're going to just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We really liked the cucumber and mint lemonade.
Which is very good.
It was really good.
Very good.
So again, this is Belvoir Farm. That's what it looks like. Really good. This is cucumber and mint lemonade. They have a lot of different varieties. Hey, Decca. How you doing? She said Smokey ain't never been stable.
Right.
So we're going to...
We should have polished off what we had upstairs.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. Had a lovely gurgle.
That's why she opened the new one, because she wanted to hear that gurgle.
No, I thought maybe the old one was gone. Thought maybe you drank that.
Nah, not all of it yet.
Okay. So we're putting that in. Should we turn this sideways? Well, front for them?
No, because they can still see it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's four-side glass.
I think I'm going to have to go get some bourbon.
Oh, no. Let me get away from... Get away from that.
Yeah, he was trying to start a fire.
So I was about to destroy a laptop. It's a perfectly fine laptop.
Let's see it. I just love the way this looks. Sparky. That did make a difference. The feet.
Yep. It's not escaping as much. It's
Right.
still escaping, but not as much.
Right, not as much. So does it say anything about how long we should smoke it?
It doesn't. It did not say anything about.
Hey, G-Class.
G-Class, what's good, bro? Yeah, it didn't say anything about how long to smoke.
And that's probably something
It's-
that we should,
honestly speaking,
D-Man says, Smokey, quit playing with our emotions.
yeah, honestly, I think from a how long, it just really depends on what you're trying to do. So it's really no set time. I know that from smoking meats on my smoker upstairs.
Okay.
It's really no predetermined time. It just depends on it takes longer to smoke like a 15-pound brisket than it does to smoke basically to smoke some chicken
Right.
or something like that. So
Right.
it really just depends.
Yeah, this made a big difference in how much smoke.
And that on top of the fact that this right here was also, the wood has been been burned already too.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So next time maybe we try a different wood too.
Yep. So that's
Okay.
what I'm gonna do.
Okay. All right. So cool thing is it's two-sided. So
It's not as smoky. This one's not as smoky.
it's not as smoky.
So I just want to make sure some things when we try the next one.
It smells really nice though.
Yeah, it does. Cheers.
That's good. It has a fresh taste to it
It does.
because of the cucumber and the mint.
That's still, and it has a little bit of bubble to it too, which will throw you off from most lemonades anyway. This is good though.
And you can taste the smoke. So it's like everything is very distinctive in this to me.
Yep.
The cucumber, the mint, and the smoke. Of course, a little bit of carbonation in it.
Yep.
This is good for me because it's not too much carbonation.
Yeah, because I was like with me, I hate drinking pop.
Yeah.
Sorry, soda.
Soda or pop.
Yeah. Born in Midwest, still got a lot of Midwest roots in me.
London.
It's pop.
London.
So you don't want to use this as a bong. London.
I don't know. So, I mean, we kind of did a longer smoke when it was more smoky. And that was very good. It was very tasty. This was less smoke the second time around. Tastes equally as good, to be perfectly honest. We had a lot more smoke, but it was kind of that was a trial by error type situation. So I don't know, but I can taste the smoke just as much. So I can't really say that with authority, funk lore, that the longer it smokes, the better it is. I can't really say that. It was a lot more smoke. We are going to try some different woods and see. Yeah. So, I don't know. This is good. Okay, so what are we doing now?
Basically taking this
The old wood out.
wood out.
You gonna get some fresh wood?
Oh wow, yeah. That's part of why I didn't smoke. Ah, crap. Sorry. Sorry about that, Lisa.
It's all right. Your wipes off. It's meant to be cleaned.
Mint. M-I-N-T.
Mint.
Got it. I see what you did there. All right, so use a
Meant
different
to be
type of
clean.
wood.
Clean your baby up, please.
All right. So we're going to use some of the wood that LaWanda gave us.
Thank you, Godmother LaWanda.
And this is, and full disclosure, this is from another whiskey smoker kit.
Right.
Where wood is wood.
Let me see the top of that, if you don't mind, and I'll show that to them.
There you go.
So this is the original. LaWanda gave us this whiskey smoker kit combo joy. And this is really cool. It's like a little handheld one. So this kind of birthed. This was like pre-Smokey, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's actually a little smoker right here.
Yeah. So let me show that.
Yeah, smoker that goes on top of a low ball.
So this goes on top of a glass, like so. Just like that. And the smoke goes down into the glass. And shaped like a little barrel. And that's where you put the wood. It has a little screen in there. You put the wood and you use the butane to light it.
Is it wood still on it?
And it goes...
I thought I cleaned it up.
Nope, there's no wood in it.
Okay, just a little char. Got it.
Just a little bit of char. And then you just put it over your glass and it smokes the glass individually. So LaWanda is actually the inspiration for us having Smokey.
Yes.
So thank you, LaWanda.
Thank you, LaWanda.
But the cool thing about this one is it came with different flavors of wood. How many flavors did it come with? I think like 7?
6.
6. Oh, 6. Wow. So that was pretty cool. But this was gifted to us, and now we have baby Smokey.
Yeah, so it really depends on which type of wood do you want to try.
Right.
So we have 6 kinds. So we have oak, apple, walnut, pear, peach, and cherry. So what are you going to smoke next?
Let's try something on the wild side. Let's do the matcha.
Matcha. Okay.
We have matcha green tea almond latte. It's by Pop and Bottle. And I just wanted us to try some different things smoked to see what kind of flavors we can come up
DJ
with.
Moni G, how you feeling?
So let's see. Hey Moni G, how you doing? Let's see what this tastes like.
And I'm gonna use walnut for this.
Okay. Let me shake this up.
Yeah, and I think, honestly speaking, what I thought about this, while you talk about that, what I thought about this package of wood that came with it is exactly what happened. It burned out very fast, and it's nothing but soot in here now. So I need to get a blower to
kind of clean it out.
Clean it out, yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that once we're done tonight.
Okay. All right.
With all these fine pieces of wood, I feel like I need a scale. I feel like I need a scale for real.
Okay. Cruise.
No cruise. No, we're not going there tonight. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
That was Sunday.
Right. That's too much.
Okay. A little smoke drifted out of there when I opened it. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go get some bourbon to add to one of these.
I think we got some guests coming in a few minutes.
Yes, we do. That's After the guests come, I'll go get some bourbon.
Right, yep.
Because we're expecting a raid at 8:00. The Femme Fatale raid train. So say hey to everybody when they get here.
Don't be rude to the guests. Y'all.
Right, be nice.
We got guests coming in for the christening.
Yes, we will give them the review of what we're doing in here.
All right.
What are we talking about? So which one is that? Which wood is that?
This is walnuts.
Walnut. Okay. So that is the type of wood that we're using. The type of wood does influence the flavor of whatever it is that you're smoking.
That is correct. And the one thing I always say, oak is probably I always call that the all around wood.
Okay.
Oak is good for damn near everything.
Okay.
And of course, if you're doing something whiskey based, oak is good to use because of that's what they use. That's the type of barrels they use.
Right.
So
New oak barrels.
Yep.
Great connection.
Thank you for the raid, this girl Christine.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Brazilian Shorty. Hey, Purplicious. Hey, 713.
713.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
How you doing? Hey, Tasha Star. Who else? Who did I miss? Hey, this girl, Christina. Thanks for the raid.
Brazilian Shorty.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Lisa DX, a.k.a. Brown Whiskey Woman.
And this is K-Lock from Lock and Key Media. Good to see y'all.
Hey, Diva929. How you doing? We are here with our love child, Smokey. This is our love child, the Crafthouse Fortessa by Fortessa, right?
Yep.
Box Smoker. And we are christening it today. So we are trying out some smoked items. Of course, it can be used to smoke cocktails. Hey, Blade is Truth. It can be used to smoke cocktails. You can smoke cheeses, foods, various things. And we are the joint owners of this. The precursor was that Smokey's godmother, LaWanda Baskerville, gave us a smaller smoke kit. This is what it looked like. This is the box. Let me show you that. That's the box. The smaller one came in. And this is what it looks like. So you put the wood here, you use a butane torch, and then you put it over your glass. And the smoke goes down in your glass. But we have a box that does all that. And that is what this looks like. This is Smokey. Crafthouse by Fortessa Signature Collection, the smoking box. It came with the handheld smoker and the chips. And we had to provide the lighter. But that's Smokey.
Yep. I'll just leave it right here.
Okay. So, and this is what Smokey looks like unboxed. So we are getting him situated so you all can see this demonstration and what we're smoking. We have various things, but what we're smoking right now is the matcha green tea almond latte.
Do me a favor. Take this out for me real quick.
Sure.
Repeat you off.
Okay.
If he didn't want to stay.
So we're going to show you all how that worked. Yeah, the feet didn't want to stay on.
Yep.
They was like, not today.
None of them did.
None of them. They was like, They might need wood glue.
Yeah, it does.
So Smokey's feet decided that they wanted to.
Damn it. Yeah,
They did not want to participate and do what they ought to do. So yeah.
Dang it.
But that is what we're doing today. But since the Raiders came in, let me go over some of the things that we are smoking and that we are trying. So one of the things that I tried was this. It's a Jim Beam Kentucky Cooler Lemonade, black cherry flavor. Comes in a can. This is my first time trying this. It was kind of okay. It was in the middle. It was mid. Heavy on the carbonation, heavy on the black cherry. Tasted a little bit of whiskey in it, but not much. But it is only like 5%, I think, alcohol by volume. Yep, 5%
So
alcohol by volume.
Cooler.
It's not even a wine cooler. I don't know what I would say that is. Our basic lemonade today is Milo's, which is a woman-owned business, so support Milo's if you can. Staple of the South. We really like it because it's not too sweet, not too tart. So it's like the perfect lemonade. Then we smoked this one. This is Belvoir Farms. This is cucumber and mint lemonade, and this came from World Market. This is really some good stuff on its own, right? Really, really good. And then when we smoked it, you could taste all of the flavors. You could taste the cucumber, the mint. You could definitely taste the lemonade, but you could taste the smoke too. Very, very distinctive. The other thing, and we haven't tried this yet, but we will be. This is elderflower lemonade. So interested to see what this one tastes like as well. And then we're going to be doing this one. This one is called Arena Pink Lemonade, lemon and lime flavored sparkling beverage. Again, this came from World Market as well. And this is what that looks like. So I'm kind of interested in this one. And then I did some simple syrups. So my simple syrups were Collins smoked old fashioned simple syrup. I tasted this on its own. It wasn't that great on its own. But mixed in with the lemonade, it was pretty damn good. And then I tried another simple syrup. This one is called Royal Rose Lavender Lemon Simple Syrup Organic. That's what that one looks like. And this one was about, I think, maybe $3 or $4. Again, at World Market. So if you have a World Market, check them out. They got a lot of really cool stuff on tap there. I love just to roam around and look and see what they have. I want to say just leave all the lemonades there for later. Okay. So we really like the mint and the cucumber the best. So LaWanda, you will get a chance to sample that one. Just saying. Right. Me too. I love World Market too. I mean, that's a place that I can roam around forever. Now, the tea came from Whole Foods, the matcha tea with the almond milk, and that's what we're going to smoke next. So, again, with a box smoker or any kind of smoker, you can smoke all sorts of things. You can smoke cheeses, you can smoke vegetables, fruit. Someone shared that in the chat. Of course, with the smoker box, it's larger, so you can put more things inside of it. And it has a food grade smoker that is attached. You put wood down into the apparatus. It came with this box of finely shredded wood, like so. And you put that down in the apparatus, and you'll see that when he demonstrates it. And it has like a little mesh cover that goes over top of it. And then it has, it didn't come with the butane torch, but we had this already. So that's the butane torch that you need in order to light it. And then there's a hose that connects to the smoker. And then that is where the smoke comes in. That's how you smoke your items. But we are using kind of a combination of the first smoker and this smoker because the first smoker came with 6 different types of wood. So we're going to be utilizing it because different woods will add different flavors. Natty said an apparatus is a new name for it. Yeah, a nickel bag of wood, basically. So the reason why we call Smokey our love child for the people who just came in is because short backstory on this is that I saw this smoker when I was out. Hey, Brex. I saw this smoker when I was out one day at Williams-Sonoma. It was like $300. I called Locke. I was like, look at this. This is most beautiful. He was like, it is. But then when I said how much it cost, he was like, damn. So then I strolled my happy-go-lucky butt into TJ Maxx, one of my favorite places. Plus, my son works there. And what did they have? The same smoker on sale for $150. So after discounts, rewards, everything my son could possibly do for me, we wound up getting a smoker for under $100. So that's the reason why it's our love child, because we went in on it together, and here we is. So we about to smoke some stuff. And while he's smoking, I'm going to get some liquor, because I am going to be adding some liquor to something that we're drinking.
Because, of course,
I'm the brown whiskey woman. Gotta add some liquor. But right now, this is the matcha.
Okay, so while you go over there and get that, I'm going to go ahead and start smoking it right now.
Okay. So you all behold
what's good,
the
sir?
smoker.
All right, so since I got y'all to myself.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
No, you said you got him to this.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so now I'm about to go ahead and talk all kinds of crap about Lisa. But so what I'm doing is, like I said, we're using the butane lighter. This lighter actually did not come with the original set that LaWanda gave us. This is one that we purchased separately because this thing is actually a very good thing to use. I've actually used this on my grill when I try to start my grill up. So this is actually pretty good. But go ahead and start this up. And now we're starting to smoke. So now this thing is smoking pretty good. And what this smoker right here is doing is basically just putting the smoke directly into here. So this thing is smoking pretty good. But yeah, Brax, this sound right here, not a good thing. This sound is actually the smoker right here. That's the sound of it. So the difference. So I will say the difference between using a smoker like this, between a smoker like this and a smoker like this is, you can smoke more than one drink in here, but you can actually control the level of smoke. So I probably had this in here probably maybe a little too long, probably. But this thing is smoking, and I do have the ceiling fan though. I do have the ceiling fan on in here too. So if you hear that noise, if you hear another whirring noise, that's the ceiling fan that I have on in here.
Look at that.
This bad boy is totally encapsulated. This is good. And I know once Lisa opens this up, this is gonna. So you ready? It's ready.
Okay.
No, it's we want to.
Woo-wee.
Look at that. This is sexy. This is sexy.
This is
worth the price of admission right here.
It really is. Wow.
But I think when we use this upstairs, we're gonna have to have the windows open.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Does it have a smell? Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
It honestly just smells very smoky.
Mm-hmm.
It smells very smoky. So the individual smoke, you could smell the different individual smokes. I mean, individual wood, I should say. This probably wasn't a good idea to smoke. Because matcha tea, probably not the best thing to smoke.
Yeah. It doesn't really, I don't really,
Don't
it didn't
really-
add anything.
Yeah, don't really taste anything.
Yeah, it just tastes like tea. Yep.
Brax, how do you make liquid smoke? A whole bunch of chemicals that you don't really want to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just tastes like tea.
Yeah, it just
tastes like matcha tea.
Yeah, it's not the one. It's not the fact that we don't like it, because it's not the case. It just doesn't have a smoky taste.
It doesn't have a taste.
It just literally tastes like matcha tea.
Yeah. Agreed. All right.
It doesn't taste bad.
Moving on.
It doesn't taste bad, but it's just not what you want.
All right. So we're using this. You got a dump glass. That's your dump glass. So you can take all your little glasses and dump stuff out.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So we gonna keep it moving. Yeah. Now the tea itself doesn't taste bad though.
The tea is good. It's just, like I say, it's just not really smoky.
Right. All right. So this is the pink lemonade, lemon and lime flavored sparkling beverage. Ooh, it's got a lot of fizz.
Yeah, it does.
It's a sparkling beverage, all right.
All right.
So the reason why we're doing lemonades, if you all are wondering why are we doing lemonades, because we discovered that smoked lemonade was really good. So
this thing, okay. So one thing, the difference is this thing smokes very. It chars out the wood very fast.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I see nothing but ashes
Ash.
there.
That's good to know. That's very good to know.
Okay. So this is the pink lemonade that we're putting in there. I think I'm gonna add a little whiskey to mine.
Yeah.
Hey, one Miss D, how you doing?
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a different wood. I'm gonna use cherry this time.
Okay, so we're gonna use cherry with our lemon lime lemonade. So
Actually, I'm gonna use peach.
Ooh, peach. So the different woods do lend different flavors. That's for sure. Like I can tell the difference between the wood, I guess, that came with it.
Hickory.
The hickory. Okay, thank you.
Hickory is stronger. Hickory is a stronger wood.
I could tell the difference between that and when you added the second wood, which was oak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now we're using peach.
Yeah, hickory is hella strong.
Okay.
Mesquite is probably, from a natural wood standpoint, mesquite has the most distinct smell
and flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you told me one thing you shared with me. You said that you have done smoked cheeses.
Yes.
Right?
Cold smoked cheeses.
Cold smoked cheeses. How is that process compared to this? I mean, I know a grill is very different,
Yeah.
but
So this right here. So the good thing about what I usually smoke, it's not something like this is not good for long smokes.
okay.
So, cause like with cheeses, you usually smoke it overnight. You basically.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's like a slow cook.
Okay.
So that way you can use the wood the way you want to, use the charcoal the way you want to, and really try to smoke it that way. But it's really at a very, very low temperature. Not high enough to melt it.
Okay.
But definitely, cold enough. That's why I call it cold smoking. So it's like a low and slow, but it's usually like about, probably about just a shade over 100 degrees.
Ah, okay.
And you just smoke it that way. So you got to be careful so it won't melt.
Okay. Hey, Diz. I don't know if I missed you earlier, but hey, Diz. Okay. So here we go. This is the peach wood that we're trying now with the pink lemonade, the sparkling pink lemonade.
Yep. Let's try that again.
And you all can see the chamber filling up with the smoke.
So what this does, actually, it just basically bursts a whole bunch of oxygen into it, so it keeps the fire going in here longer.
Okay.
Yeah, I just learned basically to turn it off real quick so we can get the smoke in.
Right. I can smell the difference.
Yeah.
I can smell the difference between the different
the
woods.
wood smells a little sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does smell sweeter. That is a good way to describe it. That's what I would call it.
Because with oak and hickory being more of a natural type of wood, for lack of a better word, I would say natural. I'll say more general use.
Okay. What do you think? What is the rarest wood you feel like that people use for cooking?
The rarest?
Yeah.
Ooh, it is pleasant, Thomas. It is pleasant. It doesn't smell like a cigar or anything like that. So it doesn't have a distinct flavor, but it definitely smells different.
It does.
You go
Okay.
check it out now. And let it just
kind of waft out. Waft. It's very pleasant though.
It is pleasant, yeah. I'll take it out both sides so you can.
Double doors. It's got suicide doors.
The joint opened up. It'll be even better.
Real suicide
The
doors.
gold wing doors. Yeah, you gotta take mine out because I don't want to hit the door. I know you're gonna add some accoutrement to yours.
I am, but I'm gonna taste it straight first.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. Yep.
This is the one, y'all.
Yep. This is good.
And can I tell you all, I didn't think I was gonna like this one because of the carbonation in it, but this is the best one.
Yeah, I mean it's not strong like a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi, but this is good. It's definitely not strong. It's definitely not strong like a Red Rock.
This is right up there with the cucumber and
I'll
mint.
put mine in for a little bit longer while you add some to it.
I'll take a second little smoke on that, and then I'll add. So I'm going to add some whiskey to mine. And so what I'm adding is a black brand called Guidance. When I was upstairs, I was actually looking for something that it was just a small amount of. There was a remnant of. So Guidance is a black brand that Link Stone actually told me about. And my friend London Michelle brought me this bottle from Chicago because I could not locate it here in the Atlanta area. So the writing is super tiny, and I'm not going to work that hard to read it to you all because it is, but it's pretty good. I think on a scale from 1 to 5, I think I rated it maybe about a 3 or a 4. It is 40% alcohol by volume. So whatever your alcohol by volume is, if you double that, that's how you get your proof. So the proof is 80 proof. And each bottle is signed. I do love the emblem on it. I do love the guidance. So I'm going to add that to mine when it comes out. I love the way this looks.
It looks beautiful. Like
It really does.
It looks beautiful.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So what's the average time we've been smoking them though?
Probably about a minute, maybe 90 seconds.
Okay. Now I'm going to add a little guidance to mine.
Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot.
That was probably about half of a jigger. Not too strong.
In the cooking world, that's more of a pinch.
Just a pinch. You all, that is superb. I don't know if the guidance needed the lemonade needed the guidance.
The guidance
Both
needs
of
some
them,
guidance.
both of them needed some smoke. But the combination of all of those things is delicious. Hey, Fran, how you doing?
Fran.
This is excellent. This is excellent, and I didn't add too much. Like I said, maybe it was like half of a jigger, but it definitely lent itself to this lemonade. This is excellent. This is really good. Real good. Ooh, okay.
Need a cigarette?
Somebody said Pastor Virginia Slims. Natty said it.
Natty.
It's good, Natty.
Yeah, see, now we have to do very good about cleaning this out after
Okay,
use.
so cleaning out after every use.
Every use. So
After every usage.
And so I need to. I have basically like an air blower.
Okay.
Upstairs.
Okay.
My office upstairs. So I'm probably gonna need to grab that, and as soon as we're done.
Okay.
So.
All right.
What we're smoking next?
So next, what we're going to try, I want to try something where we add the smoked old-fashioned simple syrup in it. So we're going to kind of do a little combo thing here. Okay. So I'm thinking we'll try the elderflower lemonade.
All right.
We'll add a little bit of the okay. Where's your glass?
Let you fan you down a little bit after that one. Cause that gurgle is strong.
Oof.
That gurgle is strong.
For all the new folks, I have a thing about the gurgle.
It's
it
almost
does it for me.
It's almost spiritual for her.
Yeah, it does it for me. All right, so I'm just gonna add a splash of that, and we're gonna see if it does anything for it in terms of adding a little more smoke to it, a little bit more flavor. We're over here experimenting.
So I'll let you choose. So I'm gonna try one of three that we haven't used yet: apple, pear, or cherry.
People's vote: apple,
Yeah.
pear, or cherry. What do you all think we should try in terms of the flavor of the wood? Okay, pear.
Right,
We got to vote for
one
pear.
Vote for pear. Two votes for pear.
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 All right.
Apple.
Yeah, looks like pear.
Pear.
Looks like pear. It is.
Pear it is. Okay, let's do it.
All right. So grab the pear.
Miss Rhea said, cherry, always cherry.
Yeah,
Thank you, Miss
We haven't
D.
used this one.
We've never used that?
Never used a pear.
Okay. All right. Hey, DK. DK, we are in here smoking up some stuff with our that's wrong. Crafthouse by Fortessa Smoker.
Yes.
Crafthouse.
Yep.
Craftly is the people who made the kit. That we're aging some whiskey. I might take a peek at it next week. All right. So here we go. We about to smoke this up. This is the Belvoir Farm Elderflower Lemonade and smoked old-fashioned simple syrup. Yeah, pear wood is a thing.
Comes from the pear tree.
Yep. I just
With
love the way this
sans
looks.
cartridge, apparently.
I love the way this looks. I just love the way it looks.
It's
This
beautiful.
looks so cool. And it's like you can't see anything. All you see is smoke.
Smoke, yeah. Probably another 15 seconds or so.
Okay. So we've been smoking it on an average of about a minute, you said.
Yeah, probably,
correct?
close to a minute. Yep.
Okay.
Minute, give or take 10 seconds.
Do you think more smoke would add more flavor or not?
It would. So there is a thing about over smoking.
Okay.
No, because let me. I don't know about how it is for drinks, but for like steaks or for brisket or chicken, yeah, you can't
over smoke it.
The smoke could definitely be a little overpowering.
Okay, so that would be like more what you would taste than
correct
the meat.
Flavor,
Okay,
the flavor
gotcha.
of the meat. Correct. Yep.
Okay. Cruz said we need colored wood.
No, you don't.
part of a magic trick.
Yeah, you don't want colored wood because that colored wood, that coloring is not natural, and you don't want that.
Yeah. I'm with you, one Misty.
Okay, starting to subside a little bit. So he's looking
You
more
can,
foggy now.
you can kind of see in there. You can see the bottom of the glasses. Can you also? You can see it from the side.
Yeah.
As well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is like watching incense smoke.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one of the cameras on it so you can really zoom in on it. Because that will probably be a good thing to see.
Yeah. Agreed. All right. So yeah, that's a good shot of it.
Now open it up.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So this has a little bit of smoked old-fashioned simple syrup in it. So we're gonna taste this and see what it tastes like.
Absolutely. Sweet.
Because of the simple syrup.
Syrup, yeah, it's really sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. I like it though.
Yeah, it's good. It gives it a different flavor.
It does.
And it cuts the carbonation too.
It definitely gives it a different flavor.
It cuts the carbonation. So this is
And it
actually
does
very good.
cut the carbonation. So we have determined that the Collins smoked old-fashioned simple syrup is good mixed, which Psalmist kind of made that call earlier. Definitely better mixed. And it didn't taste like much on its own.
Yep.
And it did cut down the carbonation. So I like this. And this definitely tastes different. The elderflower tastes different from the
Yep, it does.
mint and cucumber
Yeah.
one. So
That works. It definitely tastes good.
yeah, I like the Belvoir Farm. That's really, really good. Okay. All right.
So that's the one thing I don't like about this. This thing it goes through wood fast.
It goes through the wood?
It goes through the wood.
Okay. Quickly. All right. I want to see if it's going to make a difference. And I know you don't want to try this one, but this is the Jim Beam.
Yeah, you can have that.
Okay. This is the lemonade that's in the can. I'm going to pour some of this in a glass. I think I'm going to pour it in a glass. Do I have a... Okay. I'm going to pour something out. That's my dump.
Done.
And I want to see how does this taste. Because this already has alcohol in it. Not much. But it has...
That's the wine cooler?
Yeah. But it has it in there. So...
Okay, so for that one, and what is all this?
It's cherry. It's black cherry.
it's
So we
cherry?
got some cherry wood.
Yes, I do. That's why I was making sure. Like, that's cherry. I thought.
Cherry for the win. Okay, so someone said it's the forced air probably. It makes it burn faster.
Absolutely. Someone's paying attention in chemistry class.
I know, because this is a food grade burner, right? Yes. That is what it said, that it was a food grade burner. And I'm sure, too, that like if something happens with this, you probably could just replace it.
Yes.
With the same sort of burner.
Yep.
Because we know nothing lasts forever, right? So if it gets a lot of usage, after a while, it probably would stop working.
Yeah.
I do suggest the different types of wood because they really are adding something different to this every time we've tried it. So if you're thinking it doesn't make a difference, it does. It does. Yeah, do that, Auntie Precious. It doesn't have to be whiskey. Whiskey is just associated with the smoking because that's commonly what you see in bars. And because whiskey comes out of a charred barrel, it adds. But I'm sure if you smoke some Hennessy, it would be equally as good. And I mean, I'm about experimenting. So what about if you smoke some vodka, smoke some gin? Miss Riz said, what variety? Yeah, that. But yeah, smoke some Henny. I would imagine, again, practically anything that you smoked.
This cherry smells good.
It does. It smells really good. Now, this kind of reminds me of a pipe a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Like a pipe or a cigar.
Amazing.
Something like that. I happen to like the way cigars smell.
So, y'all, just to let y'all know, this is wood. This is not what you think it is. This is wood. This is wood. This is hickory.
That's what came with Smokey.
What came with it.
But can you show them the other one in the other container? How
it's because it's very fine.
Yes, that is very fine. But look at this.
This is from the apple wood right here.
Right. So you all can see that that's more chunked. Is the way that I would describe it. It's not nearly as finely ground as the other. But yeah. Like that. And that kit came with 6 different ones.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to open this. Ooh.
And again, I have a ceiling fan on here, so you will see once we open it up, you will see the smoke dissipate very fast because of that.
Look at what that looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna taste this. That definitely made that a lot better. I told you I get, like, honestly, on a scale from 1 to 5. I would get this just on its own about a 2.
A 2.
A 2.
Shout out to Pride.
This bumped it up to maybe about a good strong 3.5.
I'm about to get my blower.
Maybe 4. Maybe a 4. Because this was really good. No, LaShawn, I will not be traveling with Smokey to the OMU because he's fragile.
Yeah. You know what? I probably won't. I won't take this out because this is going to be a bit much.
I think maybe the smaller one could possibly.
You don't want to travel with the butane.
Oh, the butane. That's right. I would have to buy butane when I got there.
Yeah.
Now I could do that.
Yeah.
I could possibly take everything, but then.
Yeah, you just had to basically
buy the butane.
Yeah, butane up there.
Buy the butane.
Yeah, that is not safe.
But I did hear a rumor that Vader has a smoker.
He does.
Yeah. I don't know if he has a box smoker like this one, but I think I know he smokes lemonade.
Let me keep this open so that we can just totally air out.
Just kind of air it out. Mm-hmm. Get all the smoke out of it there. But this is good. This definitely helped. Yeah, Kelly. Right, Kelly can get it. See, Miss Riz said he does. Yeah, I know that because I know he's actually the person that gave us the idea for the smoked lemonade.
Yes.
That's where we got it from because he actually smoked one for D-Man.
Yeah, because D-Man is a fellow teetotaler.
Mm-hmm. This helped this considerably. Okay, so let's look at all the stuff we tried and kind of give it a little bit of a rating.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say I think our top pick or top 2 picks probably are.
That's not my top pick anymore.
What I said, top 2.
Yeah, that's definitely
Okay. Well, I'll go in order.
Yeah.
Is that number 1?
Nope. The floral. Yeah, that's my favorite.
The elderflower. So this is your top pick.
Yeah, the elderflower is good.
Okay, so this was Locke's top pick, the elderflower.
The elderflower is good.
Lemonade. Again,
the
Belvoir
elderflower is
Farm.
amazing.
Okay. All right. So that's your top
Yeah,
pick.
the pink lemonade is good. The pink lemonade is great.
Okay.
I'll put the pink lemonade up there with the cucumber. The cucumber.
All right. Would your number 2 pick be the cucumber and mint lemonade?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's the number 2. I think this might be my number 1, possibly. And then we both really like this Lorena pink lemonade.
Yeah.
Okay. The plain lemonade. What kind of rating did we get at? Were we just like it was okay?
No, it was good. It was good. No, it was good.
Okay.
And true enough, we've been also experimenting with a lot of different wood types as well.
True.
So
True. And you know what? We didn't do the plain lemonade with any of the other woods.
That's right.
So we need to do that.
Sorry about that. Y'all bumped the microphone accidentally.
So yeah, let's do that.
It's funny. Lisa been pouring out her lemonades. I've been drinking mine. I've been taking mine to the head.
Like a real teetotaler.
Right. You know,
like a real drinker. He been drinking.
I've been drinking, y'all. So the only one we haven't tried tonight was apple.
Apple? Okay.
We tried walnut, we tried oak, we tried pear, we did peach. Yeah, we tried them all.
Okay. So that's going to be it. We did not like this one. We didn't like the
We didn't like it smoked. Yeah. Well, I won't say we didn't like it. We couldn't really taste it.
We couldn't taste any smoke with it, so it was just like it just didn't have any flavor smoked. But on its own, I mean,
it's good.
It tasted good. It tasted good, but that was probably our least favorite.
Right.
So this is just plain Milo's lemonade, just 100% lemonade, and we're putting what wood in it?
This is apple.
Apple wood. So we're gonna smoke this with the apple wood.
Can you tell you I need a scale?
No, you don't. You do not need a scale.
I just want one.
Listen, you do not want a scale, okay? You don't want the authorities coming in here thinking you're doing something you're not.
They can search the house. They won't find anything in the house.
They'll just find little containers
of
wood.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
I will
what is
pass
this?
every ballistics test. All right, so I'll put this up. All right.
And then we did try these syrups too. The lavender lemon simple syrup. We did try that. We thought that one was pretty good. About $4. And the smoked old fashioned simple syrup, the Collins. We determined very good in something not on its own. All right.
All right. Turn this on.
So this is the plain lemonade. Diva said the word for the day is wood.
That wasn't the best idea.
Cruz said you're going to get rated for having a kilo of wood.
Right.
And look at that. And I do want to demonstrate the original one. So I might use your glass for that.
Okay.
Because I want people to see kind of options. Because again, we told you this one is more high end. And then the other one would probably be about midpoint. And then they have some, like they have smokers that are as inexpensive as $10 or $15 on Amazon. It just depends on what you want. Of course, they're just single ones for over the glass. Hey, J Trey.
Hey, Trey.
How you doing? It's lovely. It is lovely. We've been having fun with this. So this is really, really nice. I love the way it looks. It just looks magical.
Booms.
Hey, Booms, how you doing? We smoking.
Foggy.
It is smoking. Trying to see if is it gonna dissipate like it did before.
There's not much escaping out of it.
It's pretty self-contained.
Yeah. Like it comes out more during the smoke because of course it's just so much smoke in there. It has to come out.
I can kind of see. Do you see?
Yeah, it's
on the edges. Okay, because that's what I see too.
Yeah. So it's not fully airtight, and of course, probably for the cost, it's not going to be air. Well, that and safety.
True.
Yeah, because the thing might.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Prodigy, how you doing?
Pride. But yeah, it definitely must have a way to come up. Oh, my chair slid. Yeah, we both looking like. What the hell?
We thought it was a ghost in the machine, but not in the machine because we heard a noise. Yep, ready. Yep. Ooh. We both like, whoa.
we are such kids.
I know.
That was hilarious.
So easily impressed.
We were like,
ooh. So easily impressed. Now you all know why this is our beige love child, right? We are proud joint owners. Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
You want to have another baby?
I can't afford another one. I can't afford another one. We can't afford another one. We just can't afford another one.
Y'all, this is so
good.
This is so good.
This is
so good. Like, I wish y'all could taste this through the screen.
So Lil Unique, you say I would need one. This actually stays here with me. Stays here with me.
It does. It actually. I mean, Ebony, thank you for the gift sub.
And the funny thing is, we got this right before Christmas.
Right before Christmas.
So we got it right before Christmas.
Yep.
Today literally is the first time it's been out of the box. Like we literally unboxed it live on camera.
Yeah.
So trust me, holding on to this thing for 3.5 months and not using it has been tough. Because we both wanted to use this for a while.
Yeah, and we talked about it, and then we kind of talked about.
Can we throw somebody under the bus right quick?
Yeah, we can throw somebody under the bus.
Yeah. So we were supposed to use this right before Christmas with
Stove.
Yeah, because he was in town over the holidays and. Scheduling wise, we just could not get it together. It was scheduling. So one day it was my fault. One day Lisa couldn't come. Another day Stove couldn't come. So we just didn't do it. So we were supposed to use it then. Stove came by the house. The Stove actually came by the house, and you couldn't come.
Right.
So it just stayed here. It just stayed here. But and I was like, we wanted to use it. We were trying to figure out a good day to actually break this open to use it, and it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait.
It was definitely worth the wait.
This is amazing.
Y'all, this has no liquor in it. And it is like...
It is straight Milo.
This is absolutely delicious.
This is good, y'all. This is good.
This is really, really good. I mean, and I'm imagining what it has to do is a combination of flavors, right? I think the reason why the lemonades come out so great is because you had a tartness of the lemonade, you have a little bit of sweet in there, and then the smoke. So I think it's the three things combined together that make it delicious. This is wonderful.
It's amazing.
Ebony, yes.
Yes.
We're both like, yes. Smokey will be around. I don't know. Like, I mean, maybe the plain lemonade was. You think that might have been the best, or is it just up there?
I think it's up there. And just to be honest, none of these were bad. None of them were bad. None of them were bad.
The matcha wasn't even bad. You just couldn't taste the smoke.
Honestly, you couldn't taste the smoke, but maybe a different type of wood.
Hey.
I'm actually going to use this hickory because this is
okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. And you know what? You got me thinking maybe if I add some whiskey to this matcha.
J Trey, no. This is I said earlier. This should not be used as a bong. No. But all jokes aside, though, it probably wouldn't be that bad for you, though. for wood, basically, almost for. I mean, this is different. It'll be a different type of infused. Like it'll definitely be a different type of infused beverage or different type of infused beverage or food. If so, but you don't want to use this much cannabis on this because it uses a lot of wood.
It does.
Yeah.
So what flavor wood is that we're doing?
It's hickory.
This is the hickory. What did we use for this before?
I think we use oak, which is not as strong as hickory.
Okay. So we're gonna get us to try and see. We were happy with all of the lemonades. We were happy with all the smokes. We were happy with all of the simple syrups.
We were surprised about the simple syrup.
We were. The smoke actually bumped up this canned Jim Beam country lemonade, Kentucky cooler lemonade. I say country lemonade, Kentucky cooler.
No, I haven't. But for what I understand, what I think is the legend of J Trey is on some John Henry type shit. It's definitely on some John Henry type shit.
All right. So here we go. Voila. All right. And I'm thinking I'm gonna try this just for placement. I put one glass in. We've been using these little Glencairn glasses because we knew they were smaller. But I am gonna try to see what how many low balls will fit in here. I'm thinking 2, maybe.
Oh, easily 2.
Okay.
Easily.
Just so you all have some sort of reference with this.
And a lot of it's escaping as I have the blower going.
Right.
So don't open it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn the blower off and I'm gonna let it dissipate for a little bit.
Okay. The visual on it is nice. Natty, thank you so much for the gift sub. I appreciate you all.
Oh, thank you for gifting the tier 2 sub.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. And you all, the people who have come in, what I do on this show is called Whiskey Edutainment. I am an executive bourbon steward, which means that I took a really hard test to become a bourbon steward, an executive bourbon steward. It's along the lines of a whiskey sommelier. And I drank a lot of whiskey. and I know a thing or two about whiskey. And my show airs every Thursday at 7 p.m. We talk about a variety of things. I try to introduce you all to maybe things that you would not normally try in the whiskey world, or doing things that you wouldn't normally see in the whiskey world. So hence the smoker. It's something a little bit different. I have smoked cocktails on here before using the little handheld smoker.
Thank you again. Thank you, Daddy, for the second gift of sub. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. So that is what I do every Thursday. So if you're into whiskey and if you just want to know, do I drink other stuff? Mainly, no. I am the brown whiskey woman. I don't drink tequila or gin or vodka or any of those things. But I have been known to try a thing or two. Recently, I did try some very good vodka per Grafton. Put exclamation point promo in the chat, and you will see some information about City Nights vodka. And you can get his vodka various places. There it is. Also, if you need flyers or emotes, London Michelle is your social media specialist. And also, please follow the Fresh Radio show. Tune in on Saturdays at 11. And they also air the Fresh Day Party. Officially, the Fresh Day Party. So, here in the Atlanta area. So, let's try this. You ready to crack it open? See if it makes a difference.
Wow.
That just looks
I
so
think
pretty.
the ceiling fan gives it an added effect of just
I think so too. I like that. All right, so we're going to see if it made any difference on this matcha tea.
Mama, these flies are sick.
Love it. Okay, so. I smell
I smell it, yeah.
I smell it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Slightly tasted.
Slightly.
Yeah,
It's not much.
It's the composition of the matcha.
Of the matcha.
It's
almond milk.
Okay, so let's think back. Mm-hmm. So we had bubble tea. 2 weeks ago. We had bubble tea 2 weeks ago during the check-in raid train.
Right.
And we smoked that, and it tasted good. But matcha tea, especially now with this being non-dairy,
yeah,
so it may be the dairy that it's needed.
Maybe so.
It may needs dairy.
And I didn't bring the bubble tea because I was like, well, we're gonna try something different, But it was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was really good.
Shout out to Reboot Radio.
So
DJ Brown Hornet.
So that is the smoker, you all. And I told you the handheld smoker just to kind of show you. I just want to show them the top of it. Basically,
no, Lakita, it's not woozy at all. Actually,
no, it's not.
It's not at all.
You put the wood chips here. You put this on top of your glass, on top of your cocktail, like so. Use the butane torch to light it, and the smoke goes into the glass itself. So that's just like an individual smoke. And these are really cool as well. And as I said, this one is probably a mid-price one, but they have some on Amazon that you can get for like $10 or $15. And then you do have to buy the butane torch. But if you're into smoked cocktails, it's worth it.
Well, correction, that actually does come with a butane lighter. But we recommend a separately purchased because it's a little bit stronger.
Well, that one did, but I'm saying the ones that are cheaper.
Oh yeah,
they don't. They don't come with it. They don't come with the butane lighter. You have to buy that separately.
Very true.
So
good catch.
That's Smokey, you all. So I want to tell you all what I got coming up because I do have some things coming up. Thank you so much, Fire Marshal Bill.
Let me show you something.
Thank you.
Thank you, baby mama. I appreciate it.
Now, I just, we got to work on this second baby. We got to have talks about this second baby.
We can't afford it. We can't.
So this Saturday, I have the Autism Raid Train, which is Motown Sound coming up. Diva 929 is going to be a part of that, as well as Lock and Key Media. One reason, Big Stove was in here also. DJ Vansdale, Ebony ATL, who's also here. D-Man, DJ Brax, who was also in here earlier. Diva. And then Lock and Key Media. And please stay tuned after Lock's set ends at 5 o'clock because we have a very special announcement that we will be making. It has nothing to do with Smokey #2. I promise you. But
I guarantee that.
we do have that coming up because he's right. We cannot afford a second child at this point.
Can't afford it.
We just can't do it. In addition, on the 19th, please make sure you follow Beats for a Cure, !BFAC. We're sure, Lil Unique. 713 did raid over. She was in here for a short time. She's going to be doing giggles and doodles. So we're going to have some art therapy. Hey, Tally the DJ, how you doing? She's going to be doing some art therapy. So make sure you have your pencil, your crayons, your paper, so that you can participate. You're going to pick something really fun to draw, and then you have a show and tell towards the end. So it's going to be really cool. She is a fantastic artist. She works with all types of mediums. So I'm really, really looking forward to this. Every month we have something special for Beats for a Cure. And then, of course, we have our live event that will be coming up the end of October. So really looking forward to that. And something really special this year that's going to happen. We're going to have Beats for a Cure live North and South. Details will be forthcoming on that very soon. I want to remind you all that on next Thursday, the 17th, I will be on again, and I will be here with C Sharp and Natty, and we are going to be having a very intimate, personal conversation about autism. All three of us have children that are on the autism spectrum and in different places on the autism spectrum. So they will be my special guests remotely, but we will be having a very personal sit-down conversation about our kids. Also, I want to remind you all that I now have a revamp of my website. So it's brand new and shiny looking. And it's going through Stream Elements, but it is brownwhiskeywoman.com. Please go check it out. It looks fantastic. I'm very, very happy and proud of it. And then follow me on YouTube because every day we have a premiere of a previous episode from Twitch that is on YouTube. All the way up until about, May or June?
Probably sometime mid-June.
Probably mid-June. So please make sure you're following me on YouTube. It's free. It's free.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Please tell your friends to subscribe. Please tell everybody you know to subscribe so that I can get my viewer count up over there, my subscriber count up over there.
Yeah, but so every day, every day at noon, a new episode premieres.
So you can go back and get some laughs, okay? Some things that maybe you've seen.
In chronological order, so you would definitely see your favorites, Malik Stone, see your favorites, London, Fudge, yes,
DJ Deliver,
Big on KB,
yep,
yes.
I've done some great interviews. I had some great guests, and I'm really looking forward to a lot more. So we are going to raid out of here on time. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Christina, for the raid. I will see you all Saturday first, and then I will see you all next Thursday for our autism discussion. So thank you guys. Thank you all for hanging out with Smokey, our love child. He did a great job. He didn't cry not one time. He was wonderful. So we're out of here. Let's go ahead and raid over. We are going over to Purplicious. So I am looking forward to seeing what she's got going on next and what we doing and all that good stuff. But thank y'all. And shout out to Lioness Nala, y'all. I got a chance to meet her this past weekend, and she is so dope in person. We got a chance to have some whiskey with some other Twitch fam. We had a great drink that I might have to try to recreate up on here because it was wonderful. But yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here. And I will see y'all Saturday first. Raid starts at 9 o'clock. And then I will see you all on Thursday. Okay? So bye, y'all. Thank you.
me, you're my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving.